Have you ever wondered why lust seems to be one of the greatest battles a man faces in life? Why, no matter how hard you fight or pray, it always finds a way to come back, invading your screens, your paths, and even your thoughts? Maybe there's something deeper behind this constant struggle. The truth is, lust isn't just a weakness or a personal flaw. It's a test. A crucial test that God allows in our lives, not to destroy us, but to strengthen us. God didn't create lust. He created pure desire. The desire for connection, true love, family, for something that truly matters. The problem begins when that pure desire is twisted by the enemy, turning it into an empty pursuit of instant pleasure, without commitment and without honor. Lust promises quick satisfaction, but always leaves you empty. It's like eating something that looks delicious when you're hungry, but doesn't truly nourish you. You end up even hungrier and more unsatisfied. So why does God allow this struggle to be so intense for us as men? Because He doesn't just want to protect your eyes. He wants to shape your character. God desires men who can master their impulses, men who stand strong and resist temptation. This test doesn't just expose your weaknesses, it reveals the strength God placed inside you. Lust, contrary to what many think, isn't just a visual temptation. It's an internal distortion, a corrupted version of a desire that, in its original form, was created by God. The desire for closeness, for connection, for intimacy with a wife, that's legitimate. It's part of the divine plan. But when that desire is removed from the context of covenant, honor, and true love, it becomes something empty, rushed, and without purpose. Lust is, essentially, desire without direction. It tries to satisfy a real need through dangerous shortcuts. It offers pleasure, but steals peace. It offers excitement, but leaves a trail of guilt. That's why God allows lust to be such a present test in the lives of men. Because this test reveals much more than what you see. It reveals who you are when no one is watching. This kind of battle isn't one with physical strength or intelligence. It's one with vigilance, with small and consistent choices, with self-control. It's one when you choose truth over fantasy, purpose over urgency, integrity over impulse. Look at the example of Joseph in Genesis 39. A young, attractive man serving in a house where he had access and trust, and yet when faced with the constant advances of Potiphar's wife, he didn't try to negotiate with temptation. He fled. He ran. Not out of cowardice, but out of wisdom. And that decision led to his exaltation by God, because God honors those who are willing to lose in the moment in order to win in the spirit. Now think about Samson. A strong man, chosen and gifted, but he never learned to say no. He repeatedly gave in to the charms of women who didn't fear God, and his strength, which once seemed unshakable, was slowly drained until he lost his vision, was humiliated, and nearly lost his life. Two stories, two outcomes. One man resisted and was raised up. The other gave in and was brought low. These examples weren't recorded by accident. They exist as signs. Signs that lust isn't just a challenge for the body. It's a spiritual war for your soul. And this war is silent. It happens in the thoughts you feed, in the websites you visit in secret, in the intentions you never tell anyone. It's an invisible fight, but with real consequences. And that's why, every time you resist, you're gaining ground. Every time you close your eyes to something that could trap you, you're breaking free. Every choice for purity is a declaration that your spirit is greater than your impulse. You don't need applause. God is already watching. Lust is a constant test, and not because God wants to see you fail, but because He wants to see you grow. Every time you say no to what's easy, you're saying yes to what's eternal. You may stumble, you may fall, you may even think you're not going to make it. But what defines a man before God isn't his perfection, it's his perseverance. The war against lust is the forge where the men God uses are shaped. Not the ones who never mess up, but the ones who keep fighting. Men who don't just aim to avoid sin, but who sincerely desire holiness. One day, when everything is revealed, when every battle is brought to light, you may find that it was in that moment no one saw, in that click you avoided, in that thought you rejected, in that quiet prayer, that heaven moved on your behalf. And when you stand before God, maybe He'll look at you with love and say, "You fought, you resisted, you chose me, and that's what makes you victorious."